that was CBD. No, I said PCP, bro. There we go. Let's go ahead and see who drafted me in the 2022 draft.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. Taking it to 15, a short kick. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a man who had some big runs against these Seahawks, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss,
don't look at my screen,
12. Now a play fake, Brady. Being chased out left. Wide open, Amari Cooper.
Come on now, now you know motherfuckers be doing this, that dick now.
A big play there for the Raiders. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
It just said he lost a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Brady. Forced out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And this one hits at the 1, continues on the end zone for a touchback.
Oh my God, what happened to this defense he got?
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
Run the ball, bro!
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They run with Patterson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On play action, Allen, he'll buy some time right.
Oh, yeah, this game
he tries
sucks.
to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
I tried to stop and throw the ball at me on
take over possession here up at the 44. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
This is intercepted.
Hey, that was me.
Picked off at the 12. We're scoreless after one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
What the?
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the
I see what you're talking about when I say you don't.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jackson will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it.
You just had a wide open fucking sideline.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Because if I threw the ball, you was wide open.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
On the fucking kick return and the fucking punt. I mean the run.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expect.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to...
Who's Lil Draco? Oh, this one look good.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. to the air. Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there. He's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. It's caught by Mike Evans. And I think the ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. Right there. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Jackson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. CD Lamb.
You can't take the shittiness out of Madden.
And the
But you
Raiders
can't stop playing this shit, boy. I swear to God. Like, bro, what? Tom, I'm thinking Luke Kuechly finna. I'm thinking Luke Kuechly finna. What?
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I play because it's like...
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We're going right back to the vertical play.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. From midfield, here's Allen.
You should have went in. You should have went in. Go in. Like what? Like Will. If it's a corner to the left under you, and a fuck, bro. Bro.
And there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Bro.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but
Bro.
let's
I'm
be
the
honest
fucking
about it.
quarterback. What you mean,
Here,
coach?
Not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot.
Oh my
Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Go
And his
quarterback
pass
again.
is
I'm gonna show you what the fuck
intercepted
you're
for the 4th time
Go to quarterback.
today. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard
You got a wide open
offense set to get
middle
this
of the field.
started.
You keep trying to go to the fucking
They'll
corner.
begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, God, you clown. You clowning today, boy. I don't know what you doing. You clown. You clowning today.
Allen.
You clown.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, God, you clowning because I don't know what you doing. What you been sipping on or something? You high? You high or something?
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
No kids out. Because we've been playing with this team for the same
on 2nd and 12, Brady.
Same thing.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Get the...
Picked off at the 35. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
No, it's not that hard to run a
Justin
route
Tucker for the extra point.
Where they're running, you can run a... Nigga, I can tell you exactly what defense they doing. A temp or 2. You get wide open, I will fucking post every time. Touchdown, right through the middle of the field.
And they will
you keep running to the fucking corner. Where he's literally, man, he's using the corner.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
If they're running Tampa 2,
take it at the 15, a short kick,
and he'll be out of bounds here
just past the 20-yard line.
Running cover 3. Through the fucking middle of the field.
Offense set to get this drive started. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 7. And it'll set him back for 2nd down. flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 44 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Brady. Fighting to stay
Let's
upright.
get it. Let's get it! Call 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 it!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
We got to score.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, couldn't evade all of them.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Touchdown.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
We on the one. We on the one. We on the one. We is on the one.
Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Was wide open. I don't know why I threw it to him. I just had a feeling he was going to catch it. That play was designed just for him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
He played some good defense.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Everybody got that kicker.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
If he punted, run out of bounds, bro. I know he ain't going to punt it that far.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Bro, for the QB contain, bro, so he can get back there.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's incomplete.
Oh, we got it!
Took
we get the
a
field goal!
shot, couldn't connect.
We get the
Boy,
field
it
goal!
looked like he had it and dropped it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Hey, block on the tight end. Block on the end over there.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker.
Damn, he said your stupid ass
And he
down,
got it.
bitch.
Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
That was a fucking hell game because of you. I'll for sure try to catch that motherfucker. Watch your shitty ass up, nigga, if I give you a knuckle buster. I know, 99's everywhere, bitch. 99's everywhere, I know. Yup. Shut up. How you spell Malik? That's not Malik. Y'all see this stream? Like, this man is selling me. I'm gonna watch this stream back, and I'm gonna just point out everything for you. How did you win us the game? Nigga, that swap better suck my cock. Darren Waller ugly as fuck.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And off we go from Las Vegas. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
He was going to truck me and steal his sticky.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
How you fix it? On my tripping.
They go play action now. Wilson.
X.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
I swear to God, I
Picked
can't
off at about the 31.
Shitty.
Takes this one back into the end zone.
I couldn't wait to be fucked up already.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick 6.
Time out.
The offense never got a chance to really get hold up there, did they? But the defense,
hold on. You just blamed the currency. Now you blaming it on that my emotional player.
And now the
Shut
offense,
your
they've got to
ugly
turn
ass
things
up,
around and
nigga.
figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Let me buy that skin from me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let me get on the blocker.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know.
Why you quitting, bro? I don't quit when I'm at quarterback and you be doing trash stuff.
So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
I'm trying that left side of his D line be getting back there on my mama. So
that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down is crazy.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you trash, nigga. I'm finna score on these bum-ass niggas. You trash, nigga. These niggas fucking suck. I'm on a fucking I'm on a fucking 5-yard line on these bums. Nigga, you suck, nigga.
On the inside handoff. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. Flushed out right.
Touchdown! Man, these niggas suck, nigga. You shitty as fuck at quarterback, nigga. It's that easy, nigga. Give me your team and watch what I do,
and
nigga.
The Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're
only
tied
one man
7-7
right now on my screen. What's up? What's up?
So
hey, now can we get the 1v1s and shit back going? That was a nice time, man. What's up with the 1v1?
A short kick taking it about the 16.
What's up, bro? I want the smoke, bro. What's up? You ain't talking to me. Talk to me now, here.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he
Why
stopped
you quit?
immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
There you.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Brady. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Brady's throw there complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play there for the Saints. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
He made it this on for real?
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, yo fucking tight end ass.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second down and goal. Wilson flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it,
and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Vegas.
Carlos.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On the draw, here's Jackson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Brady.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. CeeDee Lamb.
69 yards.